All right. Hello, everybody. It's JM here. Here I am on a Saturday night in Austin. And, I'm happy to be on time. I always was late to school every day when I went to school. So my daddy would be proud of me for starting right on time military style. I'm going to kick on into a song here called Okay to Let Go. How did we end up here? Where were we trying to go? Taking only the back streets, ending up where God only knows. We sure had some good times, I as yours and you as mine, hanging on the edge, only echoes down below. With you by my side, falling into the unknown. This time it's okay to let go. Seemed like just the other day when you walked into my life. Like a hurricane you lifted me, in my soul to fly. Left me calm and warm, like an eternal eye in the storm. Hanging on the edge, only echoes down below. With you by my side, falling into the unknown. This time it's okay to let go. Luck is in a drought, the money's all been spent. But that's alright somehow, 'cause I'm with you, my best friend. Time just stood up and ran while we were sitting around making plans. Hanging on the edge, only echoes down below. With you by my side, falling into the unknown. This time it's okay to let go. Yeah, this time it's okay to let go. That was called Okay to Let Go. Hi, Teresa. Glad you're here. I never know if it's working or not. Then I get a comment and I know I'm all good. So I'm just going to keep rolling here. Everything sounding okay out there? I'm going to do a song called Pales in Comparison. Say there's a place where I want to take you, where we can hide and nothing can break through. Across the county line, at the end of the gravel road, through the dying pine, spillway goes. Together they walk the edge of the mile. said I need time to think. I got so much on the line, so much to give, and even more to leave behind. Together they walk the edge of the mile, holding back on the reins of desire. Even the brightest light pales in comparison to you. Even the brightest light pales in comparison to you. She packed an overnight bag and came down from the second floor, lit up a cigarette on her way out the door. Together they walk the edge of the mile, swallowed up by the flames of desire. Even the brightest light pales in comparison to you. Even the brightest light pales in comparison to you. Even the brightest light pales in comparison to you. Even the brightest light pales in comparison to you. All right, that's called Pales in Comparison. Make sure I get everything working here. Okay, looks like I'm rolling. I guess I'm getting sound out there. It's hard for me to tell. I'm just going to keep going here. I'm not seeing comments if I am, so not sure why. There's a voice inside that echoes in my mind, telling me to beware and that I'm running blind. But I ain't gonna listen anymore to the sound of old boots pacing the floor. 'Cause there's a future up over the ridge, and that dry creek was once water under the bridge. As I lay in wait of what is sure to come, uncertainty everywhere, got a hold on everyone. trying hard not to let it rule my mind. But I lost that battle one too many times. There's a future up over the ridge, and that dry creek was once water under the bridge. I saw a bird up high on a branch much too thin, and an avalanche in waiting and teetering on the rim. So hold on tight, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Do we find salvation on the other side, where there's a future up over the ridge, and that dry creek was once water under the bridge. Yeah, that dry creek was once water under the bridge.
All right, now I see you. Cool, thanks. Good to have a little validation that it's working and I'm not just playing into a black hole. All right, stoked you guys are here. Thanks so much. I keep rolling here. This song's off my album Invisible Lines. It's called Anyway.
I wasn't looking for you, but I found you anyway. I wasn't looking for you, but I found you anyway. The dead of night I was thinking, to a bottomless pit my soul was sinking. Like a ride down the back roads I once drove down to escape. You came along and eased my worried mind out of the fray. I wasn't looking for love, but I found it anyway. I wasn't looking for trust, but I found it anyway. I gave you my heart, don't you give it back. This you is my emergency contact. I wasn't looking for a friend, but I found one anyway. I do my best not to let you down. Take all my money and blow it downtown. Like a ride down the back roads I once drove down to escape. You came along and eased my worried mind out of the fray. I wasn't looking for love, but I found it anyway. I was running out of reasons to switch my light from dim, but the way that show like a ride down the back roads I once drove down to escape. You came along and eased my worried mind out of the fray. I wasn't looking for love, but I found it anyway. Yeah, I found it anyway.
All right, that one's called Anyway. Hey, Gracie, how are you doing? God bless you too. Thanks for being here. I'm going to do a new one. I actually played this one for the first time last week, and I'm going to give it another shot tonight. It's called Last Match.
Last match, last straw, last song, last call. Before we pack it up, call it a night. It's late, I know, but that burn pile still grows. The wind is blowing and there's only one last match to light. Tried to look the other way, listen to what each other had to say. No matter the road we ride, can't seem to get it right. It's been too long, how come we just can't get along? The wind is blowing and there's only one last match to light. I understand that there's been a change of plans. Maybe somebody out there can clue me in. I'm left once again, wondering if not now when. The wind is blowing and there's only one last match to light. I tried to look the other way, listen to what each other had to say. No matter the road we ride, can't seem to get it right. It's been too long, how come we just can't get along? The wind is blowing and there's only one last match to light. Wind is blowing and there's only one last match to light.
All right. That's called Last Match. You know that thing when you lose somebody and you see them with somebody else? That's a real bummer, and that's what this song's about. I'm going to dedicate this one to Teresa because she said she really likes this song. So this is called Someday I Will See You.
Could be at the supermarket, coming down the aisle. Could be on the street corner as the two of you drive by. Could be on the computer screen, taking photos of yourself. Someday I will see you with someone else. And someday I will see you with someone else. Could be at a rock and roll show, standing in the crowd. head's up in the clouds, and in a new perfect dream sits Dusty on the shelf. And someday I will see you with someone else. And someday I will see you with someone else. Happiness, it comes in waves, rolls up and then flows away. But even in the darkest times, there's a beauty there to find. Probably feel like a bullet train racing in my heart, headed straight for the symphony playing in the park. And in a cruel twist of fate, I'll be by myself. When someday I will see you with someone else. Someday I will see you with someone else. And someday I will see you with someone else. With someone else. With someone else.
All right, that's called Someday I Will See You with Someone Else. This is one about being with the one you love. This is called In the Morning.
I wanna wait.
Oh, that's wrong. Forgot about the old capo. All right. Yeah, live, folks. Live TV. Mistakes, they just stay in. It's all right, we all make them. Ain't nobody perfect, and nobody's ever gonna be. All right, let's start that again. With You in the Morning.
I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Baby, won't you stay right here? I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Please don't you disappear. This day's got me down. Better when you are around. Under the covers we drown. Together we'll go down. Ooh, I wanna wake up with you in the morning. You fill me up with your love and affection, keeping me off my knees, moving in the right direction to face what's in front of me. This day's got me down. Better when you are around. Under the covers we drown. Together we'll go down. Ooh, I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Red flags waving at me, deadlines that I missed. To your love I'll take a backseat. I could get, yeah, I could get used to this. This day's got me down. Better when you are around. Under the covers we drown. Together we'll go down. Ooh,
that's called With You in the Morning. I'm going to do another one off my album Invisible Lines here. This was a single that came out in July of this year. Seems like 100 years ago. I got a video for it on the YouTube. You can check it out. It's called Maybe I Love You. I always say this one's about the fear of letting go.
Trembling on the inside, trying to comprehend how you got me reeling. It's never, ever gonna end. Like the rolling thunder coming from the west, my heart is pounding clear out of my chest. Maybe I love you. Maybe I love you. I try to forget, ain't had no luck yet. Can't stop thinking of you. Feel my blood boiling up into the red. Lost in your eyes where nothing needs to be said. Strutting like a loose dog, wandering the street. Shadow of a butterfly dancing at my feet. Maybe I love you. Maybe I love you. I try to forget, ain't had no luck yet. Can't stop thinking of you. Wasn't that long ago? You were so far away. I was just a lonely boy, lost for the words to say, thinking there's got to be a better way. Voices in my head are calling to me loud. The flames that we lighted are making the devil proud. Can't understand it, but it just feels so right. Try to upend it, but it comes back every time. Maybe I love you. Maybe I love you. I try to forget, ain't had no luck yet. Can't stop thinking of you. Maybe I love you. Oh, maybe I love you.
All right, it's called Maybe I Love You. Thank you, Mars Girl, and everybody that's watching. I'm starting this thing, I'm going to start doing it every Saturday. I'm calling it Live from the Control Room because this is kind of like my laboratory in here. It's where I come to make music and geek out and nerd out and, just be in my thing. So this is where I'm going to do it from every Saturday night at 8 for the foreseeable future, I've decided. Moving along here. With all these storms going on lately. We had a big old hailstorm the other night. Anybody else get that? My roof got pummeled. I'm hoping it's not leaking. This song's called After the Storm. Thanks, David. I just put those elixir strings on there. I'm really liking them.
The stream will flow through the desert down below. We'll get back to what we know after the storm. The ice will melt like the pain that we felt. A better hand will be dealt after the storm. There'll be children outside playing in the park. Hand in hand we'll walk these streets after dark. The clouds give way to clear, like the blues they'll disappear. So far yet so near after the storm. The shattered window pane, the damage from the rain, it might not look the same after the storm. But that's alright, yeah, that's fine. Feels like forever we've been inside. Let's go out for a drive after the storm and watch that sundown crashing into the hills. It's getting late, but I know we can make it still. 'Cause it's been on my mind, but thoughts ain't worth a dime. We're putting in the time after the storm. We'll leave that news behind after the storm.
All right, that was called After the Storm. Thanks so much to you guys for being here. I was going to say, if anybody shares this live stream on Facebook, I'll enter your name to win this free, rare JM demo CD of songs that are on my album and some that aren't. Just acoustic versions and a free sticker. So share it on Facebook, and I'll enter your name into my wheel of randomness that I'll spin, and maybe you'll be the lucky winner. I grew up loving Price is Right, so I'm now getting to live out my Bob Barker dreams here. I'm going to do another one now that I'm in this capo position and finger-picking mode. This is one that's coming out as a single and video later this month. The 23rd, and it's called Yesterday Lied.
Yesterday lied when it said tomorrow would be easier. We'd step outside into the air that was cool and breezier. But I'm still waiting for that coveted day to come, when it don't feel like it's all about to come undone. I took those empty promises in stride when yesterday lied. I hear those wolves out there smiling, but they're still a few miles away. But soon enough they'll be at the door collecting on them bills to pay. But they'll just have to take a number and get in line behind their pack of friends that have already arrived. My application for credit has been denied, and yesterday lied. Yesterday's news don't really seem to be in the past anymore. There's people in the streets marching, saying that they ain't gonna take anymore. But as I watch those monuments come crashing down, and hear those voices ringing out even in my hometown, gives me faith in a better tomorrow we might find. 'Cause yesterday lied.
Bob Barker. Yeah. He had his ups and downs, didn't he? I love that Plinko game, though. That was always my favorite one. Or the little mountain guy. And then he would go down the other side. That was great. A quick little toony poo here. All right, one cool thing, I got a new video coming out next week on Friday. It's going to release, and it's for a song called Further I Run off my Invisible Lines album. And I'm real stoked with how the video came out. Very simple shoot, and it looks cool. And I'm going to play it now. This is called Further I Run.
Further I run, the more that I become painfully aware that I should stay. The harder I try, the more the reasons why hit me like a wrong freight train. I can't help but notice how your eyes look at me that way. The further I run, the more I want to stay. This morning time, the sun is on the rise. All that I can see is your face. Thinking about when our love it just began. If we make it back to that place that seems to have gone missing, disappeared without a trace. The further I run, the more I wanna stay. Were we only dreaming as we stumbled through the crowd? Mind's erased, but it's all coming back to me now. Oh, further I run, the further I run.
All right, that's called Further I Run. Okay. I'm going to try every week I'm going to try to do a brand new song that I just wrote and just break it in, you know. So tonight I'm going to do that one. I attempted it last week but didn't quite make it, so this week I'm going to go for it. This is called Long Road to Meridian.
Well, it's a long road to Meridian. Got the pedal on the floor in that two-tone station wagon. It ain't far away, but it feels like it's never gonna end. It's a long road to Meridian. I can hear my mama's footsteps coming towards the door. She said, son, we're running late. I want to hear those feet hit the floor. So I put on my Sunday best for the drive and climb right in, my brothers and sisters by my side. 'Cause it's a long road to Meridian. Got the pedal on the floor in that two-tone station wagon. It ain't far away, but it feels like it's never gonna end. It's a long road to Meridian. Leave that gravel driveway headed for the Clay County line. Straight shot down that two-lane highway, number 45. And as we roll over Turkey Hill, the sun starts to rise. We got losing, make it by supper time. And there's a long road to Meridian. Got the pedal on the floor in that two-tone station wagon. It ain't far away, but it feels like it's never gonna end. It's a long road to Meridian. It was hard for me to see it at the time, but I go back there in a heartbeat to those crossroads in my mind. Buzzards on the side of the road, moving in on the kill. Pull in for gasoline in the country store in electric mills. Man, I swear it feels like we've been 1,000 miles. But if we keep on rolling, maybe we'll make it by supper time. 'Cause there's a long road to Meridian. Got the pedal on the floor in that two-tone station wagon. It ain't far away, but it feels like it's never gonna end. There's a long road to Meridian. Yeah, it is a long road to Meridian.
Woo, that was called Long Road to Meridian. Made it through. Woohoo! Yeah, spring break. If you're feeling it, I got a tip jar, virtual tip jar that is, in here, and I'd appreciate it if you're feeling it. There's links in the description there. Let's see what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do another rocker. This is called Cherry Sunburst.
I saw you sitting by yourself, like you own the place, singing low on the top shelf, putting a smile on my face. You didn't need no validation to feel cool. I knew right then of me you'd be making a fool. Someday, baby, we're gonna leave each other alone, like you were when I met you, like I'll be when you're gone. The first time I laid eyes on you, had another on my arms. Tried my best just to remain true, fight your cherry burst charms. I never seen something on God's green earth so fine. Knew right then and there I had to make you mine. Someday, baby, we're gonna leave each other alone, like you were when I met you, like I'll be when you're gone. In the middle of the night I'd wake up wondering if I had the nerve. I think about how I would hold you if I could ever flatten the curve. When I close my eyes, you won't let me be. It's time I make reality of this dream. Someday, baby, we're gonna leave each other alone, like you were when I met you, like I'll be when you're gone. Like you were when I met you, like I'll be when you're gone.
All right, it was called Cherry Sunburst. Thanks for being guinea pigs for me. You know, I got to try out new stuff. So here's one I just finished up. It's called Stop Moving On.
Clock says 5 after 4 a.m. I'm still level in bed, staring up at the ceiling fan, spinning like the thoughts in my head. I never thought it would be like this, ain't what it cracked up to be. Under the weight of this loneliness, crushing the hopes and dreams that we had for so long. So start coming back home, so I can stop moving on, so I can stop moving on. Started out like any other day, wondering how I was gonna make it through, thinking about what we used things we used to do. So I took a little walk to the mart, if anything, to clear my mind. Problem is out there it's falling apart. Maybe I'm better off back inside, where I never felt so alone. So start coming back home, so I can start moving on, so I can start moving on. They say tomorrow will be better, I guess, but I'm not breaking out the champagne just yet. Ooh. A distant signal is coming in strong. I can feel it in my bones. So start coming back home, so I can start moving on. Yeah, start coming back home, so I can start moving on. I can start moving on. So I can start moving on. So I can start moving on.
All right, that's called Stop Moving On. Brand new there, played for the first time. Like I always say, I'm glad I made it through it. Was it perfect? No. Will it be better next time? I hope so. But at least I got that out of the way, you know? Because if you never just go for it, then you don't know. Let's see. Do a few more here. Come on. This is called Nowhere to Land.
Won't pretend I know what you're going through, where you've been, where you're from, or where you're headed to. Been getting by most any way you can, flying like a bird with nowhere to land. I can see it in your eyes, the way you look at me. No trust in what I say or in what I believe. It's coming clear I never understand what it's like to fly with nowhere to land. It's hard to find the words to say, so I'm gonna do less looking and more listening today. Woke up to another new day coming down. Beauty in the sky, not so much on the ground. For too long my head's been in the sand. It's time I fly with nowhere to land. Yeah, it's time to fly with nowhere
All right, that's called Nowhere to Land. For those of you joining me tonight, this is called Saturday Nights from the Control Room. I'm going to start doing this every Saturday for the foreseeable future from right here in East Austin, Texas. I've got a tip jar up there in the description. I've got a link to follow me on Spotify, and if you did that, that'd be really cool because I've got 2 new things about to come out, and you would know about it because it would send you an alert. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do a couple more songs here. I listened to this morning when I was doing my run off the Kinks Muswell Hillbillies album. This is called Holiday. I'm going to give it a shot here.
Holiday, oh what a lovely day today. I'm oh so glad they sent me away to have a little holiday today. Holiday, I'm just standing on the edge of a pier, hoping and dreaming you are near to share my little holiday. Look to the sky for a gap in the clouds. Sometimes I think that sun ain't never coming out. I'd rather be here than in that dirty old town. I had to leave the city 'cause it nearly brought me down. Oh, holiday, what a lovely day today. I'm oh so glad they sent me away to have a little holiday. I'm leaving insecurity behind me. Environmental pressures got me down. I don't need no sedatives to pull me around, and I don't need no sleeping pills to help me sleep sound. Oh, holiday, what a lovely day today. I'm oh so glad they sent me away to have a little holiday. Lying on the beach, my back burned red. Salt gets in my blisters, sand gets in my hair. The sea's an open sore, but I really couldn't care. I'm breathing through my mouth so I don't have to sniff the air. Oh, holiday, what a lovely day today. I think I'll get down on my knees and pray. Thank heavens for that holiday. Thank heavens for that holiday.
All right, that was Holiday by the Kinks. Love that album, Muswell Hillbillies. This is another new song here called Ramping Up Operations.
Ramping up operations, if only in my mind. Little things that once took the whole year are getting done in half the time. Maybe it's just my imagination, but it sure got me feeling fine. Ramping up operations in my mind. This couch feels like an office, the fancy high-rise downtown. The TV's a PowerPoint presentation telling them is all about a little bit of delusion. Never hurt no one anyhow. So I'll take another toke of some store-bought smoke and a drink of this whiskey now. 'Cause I'm ramping up operations, if only in my mind. Little things that once took the whole year are getting done in half the time. Maybe it's just my imagination, it sure got me feeling fine. Ramping up operations in my mind. That unknown number on the telephone ain't no collection agency. And the black cat waiting outside of the door surely ain't meant for me. 'Cause I'm in luck with my baby staring at me from the screen. And there's no broken hearts in my upstart or losers in this company. 'Cause I'm ramping up operations, if only in my mind. Little things that once took the whole year are getting done in half the time. Maybe it's just my imagination, but it sure got me feeling fine. Ramping up operations in my mind. In my mind. In my mind. All right. That was called Ramping Up Operations. Hey guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. I always forget to look at the camera because that's how I look at you, is I'm looking at the camera. But it's easy for me to look at the screen because I've got it in front of me where I can see your comments. But I'm going to play one more song, and I really appreciate you being here. I am J.M. Stevens. I will be here next Saturday at the same time at 8 o'clock. And you'll be hearing from me this week about my new video and such. I'm going to do a super mellow song to close this out. This is the last song on my album, Invisible Lines. This is called Grows and Fades. When I kept falling down, you helped me upright. When I heard that eerie sound, you tripped the night light. Melting into your arms felt like heaven. A love that grows and fades but never dies. Watch the years race by as we grow older. Sometimes a devil on my back or an angel on my shoulder. Even an overwhelming warmth at times turns colder. A love that grows and fades but never dies. A love that grows and fades but never dies. I run away yet always seem to find a reason to come back. I can't deny a love that grows and reason to come back, I can't deny. A love that grows and fades but never dies. A love that grows and fades but never dies. That's going to wrap me up for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm J.M. Stevens, and I'll see you next Saturday at 8 o'clock. Good night. Peace.